way you ask the question is the most important piece. And so you'll notice that all of our prompts follow this structure. And I call it the 5 keys to unlock AI. And it is 1, to assign a role. Second is to provide it with the right input. Too much input hurts your chances of creativity. Too little input does not give you the right response. So how do you find the right balance? And we'll talk about that. To give it specific instructions. This is where you actually put in all the things that you want it to do, as well as put in industry best practices or your best practices or your organization's best practices. You basically are teaching the LLM to respond in a certain way. The fourth one is always specify formats, especially when the user stories that follow a very specific format. When you write OKRs, they follow a specific format. When you write acceptance criteria, they follow a specific format. This is where you start putting it together. And number 5 is you want to give it examples. And to give it examples, just to our earlier comment, is not there to force the LM to think only in that dimension, but the example is there to actually reinforce the format. So you want to use only 1 example, maybe 2 max. So let's break it down. This is the prompt, by the way, is what we use for the feature. I'm going to go through each and every one of these sections to just kind of reinforce what we're talking about. So the first one is the role. And we want to start with the role because